Perfect under Leslie Frazier. The Vikings now face the New York Giants. Big number 74, All-Pro Bryant McKinnie breaks it down. Back from a concussion, we're one-on-one with Pierre-Marc Bouchard of the Wild. Did the Gophers make the right move? We're talking about the hiring of Coach Kill and the Fighter's the most talked about new movie. We're talking to Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg. And fans sounding off on Coach Frazier. It's all ahead. It's game on.
I think Leslie's been a quality coach in this league for many years, as well as being a player. I think this is his opportunity to do right, and absolutely, I think he should be, hopefully he'll be the new head coach of the Minnesota Vikings in 2011.
And a very good Sunday to you. Welcome. This is Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. I'm Rod Simons. Happy holidays to you, and wouldn't you know it, 2 straight weeks, the Vikings are 2-0. Very excited about their prospects as they head down the road to the rest of the season. We'll be talking about the New York Football Giants, who are in the Dome today against the Vikings with big number 74 in just a second. But let's set the stage for what we're going to see today. It's a game that we will see on Fox. The Giants are 8-4 on the season, but the Vikings have won 4 straight against the New York Giants. Vikings with 4 wins and 6 home games. They trail Chicago by 4 games. Giants last week, 31-7 winners over the Washington Redskins. And as we told you earlier, again, Fox 9, high noon, Vikings and Giants. And delighted to have with us number 74, the All-Pro Bryant McKinnie. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here. And when we talk about the Giants, it's a different season from last year when you put a serious whooping on them in the Dome. But the reality is they're a good football team, and you guys are now showing the way you thought you could play all season long.
Yeah, I feel like everybody really starting to gel this point of the season. Maybe it's a little late, but it's better late than ever.
Indeed. Last week, we saw DeVaris Jackson come in for Brett Favre. I fully expect to see Brett Favre play, but T-Jack showed us something that we haven't seen before. A lot of mobility, a lot of patience, maturity.
Yeah, I think he sat around Brett for a few years and picked up on some of the things that Brett does and incorporated into his game. And then he's a very mobile quarterback, so he was able to display some of the things he's able to do as well. And I think he did a good job stepping in there for Brett.
What's he like in the huddle? Does he seem calm?
Yeah, he's calm. My whole thing is he's talking. He has the chin guard over his mouth. He's not the clearest speaker, so I'm in there fussing with him a lot.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Would you agree that there's a new energy since Coach Frazier took over?
Yeah, I think it is. People are playing a little more loose, and everybody is just focusing on their assignments and everything. And I just think it's just being loose and having fun now. And that was some of the main things stressed to us.
So it's not so much Coach Childress, it's the way things happen, isn't it?
It's the way things are just being operated. It's just a little more, just a little different, and practices are a little different. And it's just flowing a little easier.
Is it easier on you guys now as players?
It's kind of the same. We're just being told to go out there and to make sure you're having fun, this, that, and the other. I think people are not playing uptight as much. People are playing uptight and scared to make mistakes and just being nervous.
When we come back, more with Big Bryant McKinnie. We're going to talk about the Giants a little bit. Don't forget, you can catch us live taping, autographs, the whole 9 yards. Join us in Blaine on Tuesday the 14th. We're going to have the Bears Monday Night Preview, be part of the live show taping. Ticket giveaway too, food, drink specials, the whole 9 yards. Don't forget, Acapulco, Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Big Bryant. We're going to be talking about Coach Kill and the new hire for the Gopher football coach, and this little ditty from Hollywood.
Hi, I'm John Henk in Hollywood with Mark Wahlberg, whose movie The Fighter opens on Friday. We'll talk with Mark about the intricate fight scenes in this movie when Game On rolls on from Hollywood.
Looking for a great night out on the town without breaking your budget? Then take advantage of the Wolves Meal Deal. For just $19, you get a $20 game ticket, hot dog, chips, and a Pepsi. The meal deal is available for Friday and Saturday night home games, including New Year's Day when your Wolves face the New Jersey Nets. Log on to Timberwolves.com/meal deal to get yours today.
How to order a pizza. Step 1, decide on toppings. And Pizza Man says, remember, cheese is included and only extra cheese is considered a topping. Step 2, pickup or delivery. And if you choose delivery, don't forget to tip the delivery person. Step 3, call Pizza Man for the TV special. Step 4. Call Pizza Man in Anoka, home of the heavy toppings.
Honey, check the baby monitor.
She's sleeping.
Hey, Papa.
What? Sophie?
What'd you get Mom?
For what?
For Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
She wants jewelry from Thurber Jewelers. She wants diamonds.
Well, I was kind of thinking.
Diamonds!
Okay. Shh. Go back to sleep.
This year, give her a gift that everyone knows she will love at Thurber Jewelers in Elk River.
I'm very pleased that Leslie Frazier's getting a head coaching shot. I think he should have gotten one earlier. Took him too long to get his shot. Should have been probably a year or two ago at very latest. But now he's got his shot. Hopefully he gets to keep it, and hopefully everything works out great for him.
Welcome back. It's Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. Rod and big number 74, Bryant McKinnie, and we had our phones out. We're in the electronic age. One of the things that folks might not know about, you have a gigantic Twitter account, and thank you for friending me on Facebook. But how many followers do you have on Twitter?
About 30,000 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
And he is on Twitter all
the time.
All the time. Yeah. Do you carry it around with you nonstop?
I always have it with me in the locker room. Sometimes I might tweet.
What are the rules on Twitter and Facebooking under Coach Frazier?
We haven't really discussed it. Nobody does it too much. Like at practice, I don't do it, but like, you know, if we're like on lunch break, I might tweet or something like that. So nobody's abused it yet, so we don't really have any rules on it.
This man is a businessman. You love your football, but you have your eyes set outside, and you cut a wide swath, and you are in entertainment and all kind. Tell us all the things you got brewing.
I have a record label called B Major Music Group, and I have an artist by the name of Pleasure Pete, that's an R&B artist that was nominated last year for 3 Grammys. He's about to work on his second album now, second solo album. I'm in the process of my website, BryantMcKinnie.com, will be up probably by the end of this week. And then I have a charity called, acronym is called MEAN, Making Everyone Aware Now. And this goes towards single-parent homes, and it goes to AIDS awareness, especially for kids between ages of 13 and 18.
And it's not just based in South Florida.
No, it's actually going to be here in Minnesota, and Florida, and New Jersey.
Do you want to retire a Viking?
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely. Your whole career with one team?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, it's hard for a lot of people to do that, but I mean, I've been here 9 years already.
When is your contract up?
I think 2 more years.
So get an extension and then in your career here?
Yeah.
When you look at the Giants, do you guys still look at the season and say there's some things that could happen, but if we just take care of our own business, we'd be all right?
Our whole goal and the message to us was always just one game at a time. All you can win is one game this week, so that's all we focus on is that one game. And, you know, let everything fall wherever it falls, you know what I mean?
Indeed. Are you glad things have, well, you got to be glad things have kind of taken an upswing, because you got to be honest, that first half of the season was hell on everybody.
Yeah, I just look at things like when you're going through bad things, I just feel like it can't last forever, so it got to be a turning point somewhere, and eventually I feel like we just started hitting a turning point and things are starting to look a little better for us.
One of the reasons I love this guy is every morning when I pick up my phone, there is a
rise and grind.
Rise and grind. Give thanks to God for getting me through another day. And you are as happy as it comes.
Yeah, it is. And then for those people who might have had a bad day, like you wake up in the morning, that's your new chance to restart your day and start it off on a positive note. So that's how I look at things.
74, go get them.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. Bryant McKinnie's in the house, takes on the Giants today. Have you back. Thank you very much. And don't forget, you can catch up with all the stuff going on Game On. Go to our website. It's GameOnTVMN.com. We'll have all of Bryant's information listed, all the links for you. We also have a pack of outstanding bloggers on all sports and teams, and links to our partner sites, purplepride.org and a whole bunch. Go to it. GameOnTVMN.com.
What's your 99? Wendy's new 99-cent everyday value menu now has even more tasty ways to get what you want for 99 cents. My 9 for 99. My 9 for 99. The all-new Bacon 99er with thick applewood smoked bacon, or the new crispy chicken Caesar wrap with tender all-white meat chicken. 99. My 9 for 99. 99. What's your 99? Now there's 9 tasty choices for 99 cents.
River City Saloon is the place for food, music, fun, and bikers. Bikers get the best parking spot, and inside, from business people to bikers, everyone's going to have a great time. Create your own bucket list at the River City Saloon. There are specials every night of the week and live music all weekend. Get us online at hollysrivercitysaloon.com and look for the awning just off Main and Anoka, right in the heart of the historic Anoka Entertainment District. See you soon at the River City Saloon.
Everything that goes into a Lennox system is engineered for absolute comfort. Like the parts that create your perfect temperature and humidity, or the parts that purify the air. Together, all these parts save you up to half off your heating and cooling bills. And there are few things more comforting than that.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Well, I think it's a new opportunity for the Vikings. Like they are a fresh start. Maybe they can do better for the rest of the year.
We're here from Manitoba today because we're Viking fans, and Favre is the guy.
Are you glad about Leslie Frazier getting the shot as head coach?
You bet. They're going to go places now.
Welcome back. It's Game On. It's game day. Vikings and Giants a little bit later here on Fox. But it has been a crazy week for Gopher fans. And we're excited to have Ross Bernstein, best-selling author, Gopher Insider. And the reason he's special when it comes to the Gophers is not only does he cover the team, but you actually pay money to go to the games.
And I was Goldie Gopher.
And you were Goldie Gopher.
Who better to talk about it than the big rodent?
Your initial thoughts of the hire of Jerry Kill as head coach?
Well, I think it's a good hire. Because here's what I wish would have happened. I'm a big Joel Maturi guy. I love Joel. I think he does a great job.
He's under a lot of fire.
Here's what I wish would have happened. I wish they would have just said, you know what? We only have $1 million to spend. We have to get a coach who has no previous NCAA violations, and we have to have a coach with head coaching experience. That would have eliminated the guy from Wisconsin. It would have eliminated a few other coaches, and it certainly would have eliminated Leach and some of the other guys who are $3-4 million guys. If they would have said all that, Killer would have been an amazing choice. But because we got into a problem where we said we're going to do a Tubby Smith-like hire, we hauled expectations. Indeed. So I think he's going to work out, and I'm optimistic.
Let's look at his numbers. Numbers don't lie, and he is a proven winner when it comes down to the statistical side of it. 127 and 73 in 17 college seasons, 3 straight bowls for NIU, 3 years, 23 and 16 at NIU. Never has left a program without a winning record, and he knows he's not the first choice. When he made his announcement a couple of days ago, he warmed himself to a lot of Minnesotans because he was kind of tongue-in-cheek with, I know I wasn't my wife's first choice.
It was funny.
That was funny.
I think he did a very good job at the press conference.
Right.
Look, you get a young kid who's on his way up, he's going to have a Lou Holtz clause in his contract, he's going to leave. You get a guy like Lou Holtz on his way down, he can't recruit. I think we get a good job. He's, like you said, he's been a winner at every step, high school, Division II, Division 1A, Division 1. He's a proven winner. The guy has no life outside of football. He's a disciplinarian. Yep. He's bringing his staff with him.
His entire staff, by the way.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Right. So unless we're going to spend $5 million in a head coach, let's get real.
And one of the things that I found fascinating about this entire process is that there were no bones about it. Gopher fans were either excited about it or they were deflated by it. There was no middle ground, but winning takes care of all that.
Exactly. If Killer can win, then all ills are solved.
Is that what they're calling Killer?
I just started it.
It's nice. It's got a Jerry Lee Lewis thing about it.
He needs to recruit Minnesota.
Big
he needs
time.
to get into Wisconsin and Ohio and these other places. If he can do those things, like you said, it's going to take care of himself. But the reality is, it's $1 million salary.
BernsteinBooks.com. What's your latest book?
Raising Stanley.
It's a great read. It's available. Go to the website, Bernstein Books. Link is on our website at GameOnTVMN.com. Thanks, Goldie.
As always, good to see you, Rod.
Great to see you,
Love
too.
the new show.
Thank you very much. Time now for Who's Hot and Who's Cold, brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems. And who is hot? Got to be Tavares Jackson. Comes in after Brett Favre's injury on the first series Sunday against Buffalo, leads the Purple to a win. Despite a few interceptions, T-Jack, good day on the field, some touchdowns. Is there hope? Well, at least there is this week. T-Jack is hot. And cold? Got to be Joel Maturi. Great guy, kind of tough on the communication side. His Gopher base is confused and baffled by the hiring of Jerry Kill, even though they're willing to give the new coach a shot. Fans and the faithful wanted more from the hire, as we just talked about. Maturi insists the U of M has its man. Whatever the case, the Gopher base is a bit unhappy. Wins will take care of that. Minnesota AD is cold. Hot and Cold, brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems. When we come back, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, as well as the MIAC Minute. It's all ahead. It's Game On. When you need to move around the metro, call on City View White Knight Limousine. They take care of us with town cars, limousines, SUVs. City View is safe, reliable, and they will handle your needs. Get them on the web at cityviewlimo.com.
Coats. 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 Yakna.
My name is Kevin Love. Give me your coat.
Everything that goes into a Lennox system is engineered for absolute comfort. Like the parts that create your perfect temperature and humidity, or the parts that purify the air. Together, all these parts save you up to half off your heating and cooling bills. And there are few things more comforting than that.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good. How to order a pizza. Step 1. Decide on toppings. And Pizza Man says, remember, cheese is included and only extra cheese is considered a topping. Step 2. Pickup or delivery. And if you choose delivery, don't forget to tip the delivery person. Step 3. Call Pizza Man for the TV special. Step 4. Call Pizza Man in Anoka, home of the heavy toppings.
And it is time for the MIAC Minute on Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. Delighted to have with us from St. Mary's Volleyball, it's Coach Mike Lester. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks for having me out.
Good to have you here. Your season is over. You had a good run, didn't quite get as far as you wanted, but a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we had a really good season this year. Finished 4th in the MIAC, which is one of the top volleyball conferences in the country. So to finish in the top 4 is a really good finish for us. We were hoping for a second NCAA tournament bid, but unfortunately we just didn't quite get there.
And when you talk about volleyball, this man knows that you've been Coach of the Year, you've had conference champions, you've been to the playoffs numerous times. It's been a decade of great volleyball for you. You're losing some seniors. You're going to do some retooling this winter.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, we lose 7 seniors off of this year's roster, seven of whom have had a really good run in the conference and had a big impact on our program. So it's going to be tough to replace those kids. But, we're out on the recruiting trail right now, and, it never stops.
One of the things Coach Lester takes a look at is not just the player on the court, but the academics too. It's huge because they're not scholarships.
Yeah, absolutely. At the Division III level, you have to have those student athletes.
Right.
We're very fortunate that over the last 10 years straight, St. Mary's University has achieved the AVCA Academic All-Conference Award. So we're really excited about that. Doing very well academically as well as doing well on the court.
And so you are on the recruiting trail right now?
Yeah, right now the junior season has just started, so my assistant coach was at an event just yesterday afternoon, so
nice.
it's going already.
When do you kick back up for the next campaign?
Next season starts the first week of August next year.
That's awesome. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me out.
Love having you with us with the MIAC Minute, brought to us by Wallingberg and Deeply. And these are important days for the Minnesota Wild. On a West Coast extended trip, looking for some wins after a stubborn start to the season. But this is a team very excited to have one guy back after 14 months off because of a concussion. Number 96 is skating again, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, and I just recently caught up with him.
It's a great feeling to be back and be part of the team again and play some games. That first time that I stepped on the ice was a pretty good feeling. I heard the fan, clapping a little bit. It was, I had goosebumps. Was pretty fun night. I was a little bit concerned about when I'm going to return. It's not like a knee or a wrist when you'll be out 6 to 8 weeks. With a concussion, you're all in a gray area and you don't know how much time it's going to take. So, but the last few weeks I've been feeling better, and now I hope it's all behind me. I think we are a playoff team. I think we have a good bunch of guys, great players. Guys are working hard. We're trying to play the system. And last few games we've been struggling a little bit, but I think every team go through it throughout the year.
Great to have PMB back on the ice. Don't forget, you can keep up with the Wolves and the NBA by simply clicking Timberwolves.com. Simon Says at Timberwolves.com is part of a great NBA site. Inside information, strong Wolves viewpoints, all at your fingertips. It's interactive, so drop me a note. It's Rod at GameOnTV.com. And look for Simon Says every Thursday morning at Timberwolves.com. When we come back, we're talking fighter with an exclusive from Hollywood with John Henk. It's next. It's Game On. Acapulco Restaurant is Minnesota's choice for authentic Mexican food. At Acapulco, our chefs prepare your meal from an original family recipe crafted by the Leon parents in native Jalisco. You'll find your dining experience not only delicious, but memorable. Join our Acapulco online VIP club and we'll give you exclusive savings and specials. It's delicious Mexican food and more. From our family to yours, join us at one of our 7 metro locations, serving lunch, dinner, kids to carry out, and catering too. Acapulco Restaurants, we deliver real Mexican food.
Wallingberg and Deebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Deebly is there. Wallingberg and Deebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
This is what's up on the Wheels of Thunder week ahead. The Vikings have a Monday night football date with the Chicago Bears. The Wolves, Utah, December 22nd. Back at the X on December 16th. It's Ottawa and the Wild. The Gophers get Akron on December 15th. And if you're loving the snow or you're hating the snow and you want some sunshine, 67 days until Twins spring training. And that's what's ahead on the Wheels of Thunder week ahead. It's Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants, and it is truly one of the most talked about movies this year. Been telling everybody in here in the restaurant about it. It's called The Fighter, and if you haven't seen the promos, it's a great movie. John Henk just back from Los Angeles where he interviewed the stars about it. it's worth that and some more.
I love being surprised by a movie. This fighter movie floored me. I got up off the canvas, and I can't wait to see it again. Now, this is a true story. Mark Wahlberg, the producer and lead actor, has been trying for 4 years to get this movie made. He plays Irish Mickey Ward out of Lowell, Massachusetts in the early and mid-90s. His brother is Dickie Eklund, his half-brother, played unbelievably by Christian Bale. Now, the acting, you have to have great acting. You get it in this movie. But what sells the movie, what they had to have, is great fight scenes, and they got it.
Mickey Ward is 31 years old. He's here because he needs the money.
Look at the size of that guy. He's got 20 pounds on me, Dickie.
You don't fight, nobody gets paid.
My goal was to look like a boxer who could win the title, not an actor who could, you know, look decent in the gym, you know, with good editing and you know, shot from specific angles. And we wanted to shoot the fights like real fights. We hired real boxers. You know, we picked the most interesting moments of these fights that we were doing, and then we went in there and we really did it. We really hit each other.
You had to have this happen, because if you didn't, the movie would lose a little credibility.
Exactly, exactly. That's why, to me, it was the most important thing, and it was worth the 4.5 years of training to get into that kind of shape. And it's not about the way you look physically, you know, the appearance. It's because some boxers are in shape, some boxers aren't in shape, but you can tell when somebody's the real deal.
Are you choreographing this as you go on?
Yeah, and then we hired guys that real boxers that looked like the guys, and then we went in and we pounded the crap out of each other. And we did it every day for 10 rounds, and then, you know, I would do 45 rounds in one day during the course of our training. And then, you know, we shot all of the fights in 3 days.
What about my brother? He's taught me everything I know. I can't do it without him.
With all due respect, he's too much trouble.
And in the fight scenes, how did you have to play off Mark?
There was a great feeling there in that auditorium. You know, the fans were going nuts. We got Sugar Ray Leonard sitting right there, being a commentator. We got Dickie and Mickey who would jump up in the ring every now and then in between takes. It was just electric being there. It was fantastic.
This is your time. I had my time, I blew it. You don't have to. You'll make it wide. You'll make it wide.
And one of the things you keep telling me about, John, is that you like Christian Bale as an Oscar winner for this.
He is amazing. This is not Batman. This is a nuanced performance. And not only, I said to him when we sat down, you're going to win. He will be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I think he's going to win it. Out of 4 stars, I give this 3. It opens on Friday. It is a great movie.
You were so excited after you saw that movie. You called me from Los Angeles.
Yeah,
I said, this is great.
I didn't expect this. I mean, I just thought, you know, yeah, but it floored me. A fighting movie that floored me.
It's called The Fighter. Check it out. Now, Vikings and Giants are right around the corner. When you look at this game, you like the Vikings. Why?
Yeah, I like the Vikings because I'm so glad Sidney Rice is back. And after last weekend, you wondered where the Vikings would be had Sidney played all year.
And it was great to see Bryant McKinnie with a smile on his face. These guys, it has been a completely different 3 weeks now. I'm happy for them. I see the Vikings winning, but in a very close one, making it 5 straight over the New York Football Giants. That's it for us. Big guy, thanks for being with us. Always great to have you with us as well. Thank you for being a part of our day. Don't forget, check out our website, Game on TV MN, for all the past shows, all the updates, everything you need on Facebook, too. And don't forget, Fox NFL Sunday is next for all of us. Thank you for being with us. Have a great week.
Go Vikes.